What's up, the fan club? How's it going? It's another episode. Super excited. I'm actually uploading an episode on my Mac, so I busted out my Toshiba Windows A10 AMD ready to flow, ready to rock. So, we were talking before that I'm actually uploading about the NBA. Tonight, I wanted to personally talk about my team, the Milwaukee Bucks, baby. Now, some people are probably laughing. Yeah. We've been a laughing stock for a long time. But we finally found that next piece that can help us get over that hump. And that hump is getting the championship. We know we can make the playoffs now, but we want that ring. But it's easier said than done. You got to take steps to get that ring. You got to take baby steps every year, but it can happen. Now, I want to talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo. Dude is a freak. I mean, that's why they call him the Greek freak. But let's just put it like this, folks. He's hands down the second best player in the East already. Imagine if LeBron James does go to LA or to the West. It's going to be Giannis's time to eat everything. I mean, yes, he's only 22. The team as a whole needs to mature, get better, but he's only 22. That's his best. It's a pro and a con in itself, but being that young, it's huge, guys. It's huge. And then I want to talk about Malcolm Brogdon, our point guard. Very, very good player. He was taken with, I want to say, the 36th pick in the second round last year. Good player. And his knocks were that he played 4 years. Well, actually, those 4 years helped him build an NBA body. He's working out and everything. And he got it. This man has it. He can shoot the three, he can pass, he can steal, he's big for defense, he can score. Dude is good. Now, honestly, Joel Embiid would have won Offensive Rookie of the Year if he didn't get hurt, guys. I took a pause because I was just waiting for you to click it together in your brain. If he only played 30 games, that's not even half the season. Malcolm Brogdon deserved that because unlike Saric and Embiid, they both played on Philly, and when one was healthy, when one of them was healthy, they did great. And when the other got hurt, Sriracha came in. You know what I mean? They were never really good together. Second of all, Brogdon was like the fourth option on the team, and he was still averaging a little over 10 or 11 points a game, but he led all rookies in three-point percentage, steals, rebounds, assists. You know what? I take that back on rebounds. Embiid led in rebounds and points. But everything else, I'm pretty sure it was Malcolm Brogdon, and he did more in the playoffs. He just did more for his team to make it go, and he didn't have to be the featured guy like Giannis, where he's getting the ball in his hands half the time. Embiid, it was like that when he played. He wanted the ball in his hands. But you had to reward him for all the good defense he was playing. So, totally understand. Next, I want to talk about Chris Money Middleton. Dude is a freak of nature, guys. I saw this guy about 3 or 4 years ago. His first year that we got the trade, and that trade was great, guys. We sent Brandon Jennings for Brandon Knight and Chris Middleton, I think the trade was. There might have been a couple filler guys, but dang, we got Middleton and Knight out of it. And I love Knight. I thought he was probably our best point guard that we've had in a long time. He was one of them, and not all time, but one of the few that we thought that was going to be good, but We ended up letting him walk away because you had to pay him or Chris Middleton. That was kind of the big thing because we knew someday we're going to find the big guy and going to have to pay him, and we found him. There's Giannis. So, but Middleton is like a poor man's Jimmy Butler. I always like to call him that because he scores the ball, he shoots the three, but he plays great D. And that's what you want in this league. And so we want point guard, shooting guard. Giannis is the three. And then let's talk about Jabari Parker. Jabari, man, I think you are a freak. You can shoot. I would like to see you get better defensively, but you can't stay healthy, man. This is huge. You have to come back and help us make a good postseason run. Like, and I just don't mean help us make the playoffs. I mean come back. I think we could already make the playoffs without you in this weak East. If you come on along, oh, man, we could upset some teams in the playoffs if we have Jabari coming off the bench or something. We find our little nice starting lineup and then have Jabari come off the bench for the playoffs. Woo! Man, it would be freaky. I really think that he is an asset for that team. I do. I think he's great, but just how much of an asset is he these days with the injuries, you know? A year ago, even after his first ones, we were almost ready to pay him. Like, if he wouldn't have got hurt, he would have been paid, you know? But now we're reluctant about that deal. That's why we're kind of taking our time with the deal because we want him to see other people offer him numbers that he doesn't really want. And, you know, we want to try to make something work for Jabari, but we're not going to do a max deal for Jabari yet. He's not worth it, you know? I really like Jabari. Then we're going to talk about Thon Maker. Now, he's got some pros. He's got some cons. He has some knacks that even I like to see, want to see him get better, but I think it comes with the time. The kid's, what is he, 19 and 20? The kid isn't even old enough to drink yet, and he looks good. He's fast. He can shoot the ball. The boy just needs to work on working out, guys. Working out. He doesn't have it yet. He gets beat up in the paint. Like, he can block the ball. He's really good at blocking the ball, but that's about it for defense right now. Like, he's quick. He has quick feet. But when you're playing 250, 260 guys down there, they're just pushing Thon around, guys. Thon, on a good day, is 230 on a good day. You know, he's about 225, 230. So, as a 7-footer, you know, it's only his second year. I think by year 3 is really when we're going to see a big breakthrough through this guy because he's going to be about 21 and he's going to be able to put it all together. You know, he's young enough, but his mind's been in the league for 3 years. He'll be able to put it together, and he's starting. He's been starting because of what the abilities that he already possesses. It's kind of like Giannis. You know, right away he couldn't do everything, but there were things about his game that kept him in the game. That, you know, we're going to leave him out here because he can at least block the shots. He can put back dunks. You know, the guy's a decent jumper. No 3-point yet in Giannis, but man, if he gets that, he's the MVP. So, you know, that's the starting lineup. Then, you know, I just want to, we'll just quick shot the bench real quick. But we just signed, we have to talk to him. We just re-signed our boy, Tony Snell. You know, he came over from Chicago and just did wonders with the Bucks. Stuff he's never really done for Chicago. He kind of did everything over there, and he didn't get a lot of time, though. And obviously because Jimmy Butler is there. Now they could really need him because Jimmy Butler's a Wolf, but that's a different story. So anyways, he came to our team and Chris Middleton was out and we needed him right away to come on in. And even when Middleton came back, he played a very good role off the bench. Dude is a beast. Then our second monster off the bench, we got to go with Greg Monroe, okay? Dude is nasty. And he does not play good defense, folks, because he can only probably jump that much off the ground. Dude can't jump. He's not athletic, but his post moves are sick. Like, I don't really know if you guys ever just sit down and watch this guy, but he's got move after move up his sleeve. I really like his offense. His defense, though, it's not good, okay? It's not good, folks. But you can mask it and kind of work it better when it's off the bench because he's playing teams that aren't as good. So you really need to look at it as a situation where he was good numbers as a starter, but the team was losing. Put him off the bench, and now we're winning. That's a good thing. Then we've got Dellavedova off the bench. Not the best point guard in the league, but man, this guy's got energy. He's got a chip on his shoulder every game. He goes up to players and he's dirty, he talks crap, he does it all. But I like that on my team. I want a guy that bands together with the rest of our team. I think it's dope. Let's just talk about DJ Wilson real quick. I think that dude is a freak. We drafted him from Michigan. His nickname is Lanky Smooth. And he is smooth, guys. There's a reason why they call him Lanky Smooth. It's because he's lanky, big boy, about 6'10", so he's gonna play the four the first couple years at least until he gets bigger. But can shoot the three, and he's already 240. Like coming out of college, or I think he went for a couple years. He's 240, and he's almost 7 foot. It fits our DNA, but he can shoot the ball. I saw him in Summer League this year. He looks good. He can shoot that three. He can block it. He can steal it. I like this kid. Let's develop him. Like, we have a bunch of players that are almost 7 foot and 7 foot. Like, it's stupid. And a lot of them can shoot the ball like Thon Maker and Wilson, It's pretty cool. And then you got Misra Teletovic. I don't know how much. He's either going to be a good contributor, he's just going to be a guy sitting on the bench collecting a paycheck. But guy can shoot the three. He either gets you excited because he's shooting the three or pisses you off because he's shooting the three, because when he's hitting, he just starts chucking them. And it's either a good thing or a bad thing, because he can either hit like 3 in a row or miss 3 in a row. He's one of those guys. I would like to trade him, but it's okay. We'll keep him just in case injuries or something. John Henson's another one where you're kind of like, we like him, but we have so many players that are like him that on this team. Now, this guy is more mature. He's a veteran. I think he can help the team, especially in case of injury. His defensive tenacity, though, is very good, and maybe some team might acquire him for a trade, calling it right now. I know I forgot about a few. I know we drafted Sterling Brown in the 2nd round. Very, very good player. I saw this kid play. He is a beast, guys. Check it out. Then I know we have Rashad Vaughn. He came back, guys. He was looking horrible Summer League after Summer League. Didn't really look that good in the D League, and didn't really look that good in the NBA. He had a very good Summer League, but they had to feed it to him a lot for him to produce those numbers. I want to see, let him play some NBA games this year. Let him get a little time. Not a lot to cut into any of the starters, but let's see what he can do. And if it's not good, get rid of him. It was a bust first rounder, but we've been doing good these other years, so we can live with that. Not every first round pick is going to be gravy. Tell that to every fan of any team, of every team if you want to. Everyone strikes out every once in a while, but it's, over a 4 or 5 year span, getting three to four good guys out of those 5 picks. That's really what it's about. You can have a bust every once in a while. It happens. It's luck and it's skill at the same time. I don't know if I forgot about anybody. Let me know if I forgot about anybody. I really do feel like I did. Payton, Gary Payton II. He's a backup point guard. There's not much really to talk about him. He could make the team. He plays good defense. He's working on his shooting, so we'll kind of see. Bronson, Koenig, I hope I've said his name right, from Wisconsin. He just got a two-way deal. I know there's one more guy that I can't remember his name. I think it starts with a T. Travis something. He just got signed to a two-way deal. So there's some little stuff, but we haven't made a big move yet. But stay online, keep watching, because I really think that the Bucks are going to make a move. I know Kyrie Irving is talking about getting out, and here we go. Here's home. Let's send him. Malcolm Brogdon, Jabari Parker, something else. Let's talk about it. But I just want to thank you guys for watching. It's been a great episode of the Fan Club. Check us out.